H&R 622, 6-inch barrel revolver, parkerized finish on the frame, blued barrel, plastic grips, 22 long rifle, shoots shorts, longs, long rifle. Safety check, nothing in the chamber, obviously nothing in there. That's pretty much the basic facts on it. Fixed sights, double action and single action. You have single action and you have double action. Now, beyond that, this is a damn good little shooter. Great plinker. I used to have a little HP 22 before this, and some of you have probably seen that review and all the, I don't know, not really controversy about that little pistol, but really for just basic plinking, this thing's hard to beat. I mean, I know that there's, you know, the Rugers, there's the Heritage Arms, and some other brands, but this one, for the money, I think I paid about $120 for this, used, obviously, because this was made back in God knows when. Inside of the cylinder here says 49. I don't know if that means it was made in 49 or if that's just some sort of production stamp, but it's definitely an oldie, but it still functions like brand new. Very accurate little pistol. Up to 50 yards I've been shooting with this thing, and we take little zombie pictures just for giggles, you know, because all we do, we're not serious shooters, but we just plinking with this thing. You can put a 22 long rifle bullet through a zombie brain at 50 yards. That's, for a little handgun, that's pretty damn good. This little shooter is just awesome for plinking, for something you want to carry on your hip when you're going camping, or if you're hiking, if you legally can do that out where you're at. I mean, out here in Arizona, open carry has always been legal since forever, and as long as you're not prohibited by, you know, signs that state you specifically cannot carry. This is very nice for just like, you know, snakes and things, or whatever, you know, if you're out on the farm and you got coyotes or whatever the hell, you know, whatever. It's good for that. And like I say, up to 50 yards, this thing is still very accurate. A lot of it owes to the 6-inch barrel, and it's just been a great little pistol for me, a great little plinker, fun as heck. And H&R revolvers, I mean, they're not fancy, they're not flashy, they're not, you know, you don't have all these little whoop-de-doo finishes and things like that and all these other features. And I mean, this doesn't even have a swing out cylinder. You pull the pin straight forward, drop her out, there's your cylinder. If you want to eject rounds, if they don't just fall out on their own, you just take the pin and poke it through there like that, shoots them right out. That's all there is to it. And then when you want to clean it, there it is, it's field stripped. Just start running your patches through there and so on and so forth. Really easy, really simple. The fewer things there are to it, the less there is to break. But then if you're on a budget, you just can't afford anything like, you know, a $200 Heritage Arms, which would be like on the low end for like a single action revolver, or, you know, you get on up into the semi-autos where you got, I mean, you got bottom of the barrel is the HP 22, the Phoenix Arms, or you have the, you get above that, you start getting into like Taurus and Beretta and, you know, Walther and some of those other ones. They're upwards of $250 all the way up to $300 plus. I mean, it's ridiculous. The whole idea of a 22, as far as I'm concerned, it's cheap to shoot, and it's, you know, it's just like almost like a starter pistol, or it's just like a little plinker. That's all it is. This fills that role perfectly. This is just, for the money, you can have a really nice H&R revolver. I've seen them go for, I think the most I've seen one for is about $150. And that was like with really nice grips. They had a 922, which is the 9-shot version of this. Had really nice fat grips and like a curved little thumb rest and all this fancy crap. But this here, you could probably get this from anywhere from $100, probably even cheaper if you get them in the gun show, or if you know somebody's selling them used or whatever. I'm sure you could probably get it anywhere from $50 to $75, but at least, you know, around 100 to 125, you can get one of these easily, decent shape from a gun shop or pawn shop, and they're just a great little pistol. don't know about home defense, I wouldn't recommend it because 22 not exactly ideal, but if that's all you got, it'll work. I would trust this thing to, put holes in something. Whether or not it would stop a crackhead on on a rampage, I don't know. It depends on your shot placement, but that's the whole caliber argument. I'm not going to get into that right now. But for what it is, for a 22, this is great. It'll shoot solids, it'll shoot hollow points, it'll shoot subsonic, regular, hyper velocity, shot shells, which is great for the snakes, which I've actually had to use a couple times on snakes, because when you're out in the desert, you run across all sorts of little critters. But it'll shoot everything. It's just so versatile, and it's just like one is all you need. One gun does everything damn near when it comes to that. Now as far as, if you're looking for something for, home defense or for, concealed carry, well obviously a 6-inch barrel is not easy to conceal, so probably going to want something a little more compact, and I would hope a bigger caliber than 22 long rifle. But for what it is a great little revolver. I would recommend to anyone. I don't even care if you've got, every pistol out there and you've got yourself a fancy ass 1911 and all that. These are still something very nice to have in your little collection. So, for what it's worth, there it is. Thanks for watching.